Hey guys, here today to review PWG's Don't Sweat the Technique. This show happened on April the 3rd, and it's a really fantastic show right here by Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and one of their better shows in the last couple of years, I would say. On par with Black Hole Sun, the last show of 2014, maybe just a bit better, maybe because the main event was awesome. Opener was Biff Busick versus Brian Cage, which is fine, typical Brian Cage match. Not a huge fan of Brian Cage. He got a bit too big for his own good nowadays, but Busick's pretty cool. It's turned out to be okay. Then we had Trevor versus Mike Bailey, which was awesome. This match was really, really good. Um, Very generic indie spot fest, but I thought it came across really well. The finish was awesome. Really liked the finish here. Really good match. We had the World Cutters Tag Team versus the Beaver Boys, which was okay again. Not a biggest fan of the World Cutters Tag Team. Not the greatest tag team run in PWG. I feel they're acting a little bit old now. They done all they really can do with the gimmick. So I would maybe like to see some freshening up of that. I don't really know what they can do, but I hope for the best. Then we had Chris Hero versus Tommy End, Tommy End's debut match, which was a fantastic match. It was really good. I heard someone else refer to this almost like a Shibata, Goto, New Japan match, which I thought was pretty accurate, really stiff, really hard hitting, some pretty ridiculous spots, and it came across really well to me. I thought it was a really, really great match. Tommy End is really fantastic. They made ACH versus Tommaso Ciampa, which was fine to bad, really. I didn't mind it, but it's just very repetitive. I've seen this before in PWG. ACH gets too carried away with the crowd, and he's really just not really. No, no, he hasn't ran his working boots on the last few shows in PWG, so hopefully if he gets booked in the rest of 2014, 2015, I should say, he really ups his game a bit. They made Chris Sabin and Matt Sydal versus Josh Alexander and Ethan Page. And it's a really, really good tag team match right here. Some really good stuff. Huge fan of Monster Mafia. Really like them. They're really unique in their the tag team offense. They really worked hard to get their unique offense in to make it stand out amongst the generic tag teams out there. Really quite cool moves, and I thought this match was really fantastic. Really enjoyed it. And we had Ricochet versus Andrew Everett, which was really good as well. I'm not quite in the same level as Tommy and Tiro and Sabre, Roderick Strong, but nonetheless, definitely hit its niche market, which is quite a spot fest, with lots of high spot after high spot after high spot. Maybe a bit too much action in some part, maybe to let it sink in. The ring psychology really wasn't maybe there. That being said, I really had a great time watching it. Amongst all the fast-paced action, I don't really mind getting lost in the action, but I just limit how high the rating I can give it can be. Everyone went for the double moonsault here, which was ridiculous, so that was pretty cool. Main event, Roderick Strong versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the PWG World title was an amazing match. Probably the best PWG match I've ever seen. The only match I can put higher than this I've ever seen in PWG was a three-way ladder match from Three Mendes 3 between the Young Bucks, Future Shock, and the Super Smash Brothers. Apart from that, this is just fantastic. The best singles match I've ever seen for PWG. Man, the psychology behind this match, Sabre's arm work, the whole near falls thing were pretty breathtaking. It's really as good as it gets, to be honest. I think it puts number 7 or 8 on my match of the year list, behind some New Japan stuff and some of the three ways from WWE this year, which were also amazing. This was really great. Roderick Strong is so good right now. It's awesome to see. But that's about it, guys. PWG Don't Sweat the Technique, awesome show. Fantastic main event. Tommy and Chris Hero and Andrew Everett Ricochet, 2 other matches that are also great. So definitely check the show out. And thanks for watching.